Stranger Things has never stayed on the screen. The cast has hijacked buses, jumped out at fans, and even knocked on doors unannounced, pulling people straight into Hawkins.
Why are you being so chill? This is not...
Today, we're counting down the wildest, most jaw-dropping Stranger Things surprises that fans never saw coming.
This is so much better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to die on this tour.
Picture this. You're riding a Hollywood tour bus, bored, taking selfies, when the driver suddenly makes a wrong turn. The bus screeches to a halt. Doors swing open. And there he is, David Harbour. Hopper himself, barking orders with that gravel-thick voice.
You're clearly near Hawkins, Indiana, so why don't we go take a stop and get some ice cream?
Screams erupt as he leads everyone straight into Scoops Ahoy. Neon glowing like a rip in reality, right in the middle of Hollywood. The new hired staff were no other than Joe Keery and Gaten Matarazzo, Steve and Dustin in flesh. Moments later, the rest of the cast pours in, serving ice cream and chaos as Hollywood dissolves into Hawkins. For a few minutes, the real world went upside down. These fans didn't just watch Stranger Things, they lived it. Hit subscribe, and maybe the next surprise will pull you straight into Hawkins. But if you thought Scoops Ahoy was wild, their next trick pulled fans right out of reality.
So can I just sit down?
Fans strolled into Madame Tussauds in New York expecting lifeless wax figures. But hidden among the statues were the real Stranger Things cast, teamed up with Jimmy Fallon for one of their best pranks yet.
Can I get a tissue?
Searching for the right moment, the cast would suddenly move, blinking, smiling, or stepping forward. Screams filled the room. And Fallon? He went all in, dressed up as Barb from season 1, wig and all. Fans howled as soon as they recognized him. Each reveal was quick, sharp, and perfectly timed, leaving fans with stories they'd never forget. But Comic-Con would prove to be even more immersive, where Hawkins came alive for real.
We're gonna make their day by so there's the Netflix experience. We're gonna go up to our experience, Stranger Things experience.
At Comic-Con, fans lined up for the Stranger Things VR experience, posing with Hawkins props and stepping through digital recreations of the Upside Down. But what they didn't know was that the real surprise hadn't even started. Scream erupted and fans couldn't believe what they saw, taking pictures and soaking it all in. In an instant, the VR blurred into reality. The Upside Down wasn't just on a screen anymore. It was standing right in front of them.
I didn't believe you at first about the Hawkins lab, but I know you were right. I know you were right. I believe you now. I'm here to help you.
This is awesome.
And as the cast laughed, waved, and mingled with fans, it became clear Comic-Con hadn't just hosted an exhibit, it had hosted Hawkins itself.
Are you kidding?
Imagine this. You're waiting for a package, the doorbell rings. But when you open the door, it's not the delivery guy. It's the Stranger Things cast, grinning like conspirators. And in their hands, a brand new LG TV, a portal straight into Hawkins.
We didn't expect Tish to have such a big reaction, and she totally, let it out. And I've never done anything like this, surprising someone.
Her jaw dropped, hands flying to her face, eyes wide like the Upside Down had just spilled into her hallway. The actors just smiling, soaking in the chaos.
I wanted to cry, but I was like, okay, they're kids, and that might freak them out a little bit, so yeah.
This moment was special, leaving her suspended in disbelief and joy. For one fan, Hawkins had arrived at her front door. But the next surprise didn't come in a box. It walked straight onto the stage. At the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con, the Stranger Things cast is mid-Q&A when a voice rises from the audience.
I was wondering, is Barb gonna be in season 2?
The cast bursts into laughter and disbelief, pointing at her like they can't trust their own eyes. The crowd erupts, screams bouncing off the walls as Shannon Purser, aka Barb, grins from the mic.
I was wondering if Barb is gonna be in season 2.
She makes her way on stage, embraced by her co-stars, while the fans chant for justice. In that instant, it was all about legacy, loyalty, and a character who refused to fade. But while Barb's return shocked the hall, another surprise left one superfan reeling, right at her front door.
Hey guys, I'm here with Five Below, Alex's Lemonade, and Memorial Sloan Kettering Hospital to surprise Alyssa. She has no idea I'm here.
For one Stranger Things fan, it started as just another quiet afternoon, until the doorbell rang. Standing there was Noah Schnapp, Will Byers himself, smiling on her doorstep.
It's Rick. How are you? I brought you a big bag of, a ton of goodies.
Noah greeted her with a hug and handed over a bag stuffed with Stranger Things collectibles and treats. But the real surprise wasn't what was inside. It was him.
I heard you dressed up as 11 for Halloween.
Yeah, I did. I actually have pictures.
Oh, you do? Oh my god, that's amazing.
Years earlier, she had dressed up as 11, never imagining that one day Will Byers would be the one knocking at her door. The visit was brief, but unforgettable. Noah asked her questions, laughed with her, and gave her his full attention. And if you thought that was emotional, the final surprise was carefully planned, with the help of one very thoughtful wife.
Okay.
What the? What the? Oh my god.
One Stranger Things fan and his wife made their way toward Tiffany's Kitchen, the series' iconic Benny's Burger, expecting nothing more than a casual visit. What he didn't know was that his wife had secretly arranged a surprise with Adam Murray himself.
I was like, no, the minute I looked at him, I was like, that's Adam. It connected.
What began as a casual lunch turned into a personal tour through Hawkins, a once-in-a-lifetime surprise made possible by a fan's wife who knew exactly how much it would mean.
All I'm saying. He's back there filming videos.
Stranger Things is a show about impossible worlds colliding, and these moments prove the magic is just as real off-screen. But here's the question. Which surprise hit you hardest? Was it Hopper hijacking the tour bus, Barb's shocking return, or Noah Schnapp knocking on a fan's door? Drop your pick in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe because the next Stranger Things surprise could be just around the corner, and you won't want to miss it.